I love Amaretti cookies because they have a great combination of a crispy exterior and a soft and chewy interior. They're flavored with almond and a little hint of orange, and you will love how easy they are to make. Let me show you how to do it. The first thing we're gonna do is measure our eggs. Now, because the egg white is really the only liquid or wet ingredient that goes into these cookies, you wanna make sure you have the exact amount. I think the best thing to do is either measure it, so it can be half a cup if you use cup measurements, or to use a kitchen scale. I really, since moving to Europe, have embraced the kitchen scale. I resisted it for many years, but in a situation like this, they do come in handy. And we're looking for 100 grams of egg white. You wanna whip them until you get nice stiff peaks. So in my bowl here, I have 3 cups of almond meal. Now, sometimes you'll also see this labeled as almond flour. If you can't get almond meal where you live, don't try to use just whole raw almonds and put them in the food processor because the skins just make them way too dense. You're better off using something like this, slivered blanched almonds. Those you could put in the food processor and whirl them up until they get really, really fine. And then to our almond flour, we're going to add 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. I don't put that much sugar in these. We are going to be rolling our dough in sugar and then powdered sugar. We do 2 layers like that because the sugar is going to make the exterior of the cookie really crunchy, and then the powdered sugar makes them really pretty. So I figured with all that sugar plus the almond extract, which is also pretty sweet, makes these cookies sweet enough, I promise. Then you're going to add this almond mixture a little bit at a time, just folding in your egg whites. And then after this first third is sort of incorporated, then I add the almond extract. So we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of pure almond extract and then add the rest of the almond mixture until everything is combined. And you should have a sticky dough on your hands. Then at this stage, I like to add 2 teaspoons of freshly grated orange zest. It just makes them a little bit more interesting. Then to prepare your cookies for the oven, you want to have 2 bowls of sugar. I have 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar and 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. And then you want to pass the powdered sugar through a fine mesh sieve to sift it a bit because it can be hard to roll your cookies through powdered sugar if it has a lot of clumps in it. Scoop out your dough. You're going to drop it in the granulated sugar and give it a roll, and then pop it in the powdered sugar and give it a roll. This does get a little messy, but it is worth it because they are delicious. Then you want to place them on the tray and just press them down a little bit like that to shape them because they don't spread out much. So if you don't do that, they'll kind of bake like big golf balls. It's not really a good look. Then we're going to put our cookies in the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 17 to 20 minutes. And when they come out of the oven, they'll look like this. They should be set, have a hard top, and be cracked in the center. But do not let that hard exterior fool you. Because when you crack them open, they will be soft and chewy and so moist inside. These would be fantastic cookies for a cookie exchange or a holiday party. And if you would like my other favorite Christmas cookies for the season, I will link to them below. And I'll see you back here next time. Until then, bye.